Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS fonts. And right now, we'll be discussing about the CSS font family property. The CSS font family property is used to specify the font of a text. In CSS, we use the font family property to specify the font of a text. Note, if the font name is more than one word, it must be in quotation marks like this. If you are trying to specify something like Times New Roman, because it's having space in between, you must put it inside double quote like this, double quotation mark like this. Then you write whatever you want to write inside the double quote. Another tip right here is that the font family property should hold several font names as fallback system to ensure maximum compatibility between browsers and operating systems. Start with the font you want and end with a generic font family. So that is another tip again right here. So another tip right here is that you should start with the font you want and end with a generic font family, as you can see right here. So if you are going to write this font family, you are going to start everything with the type of font you want. You are going to specify the font name. Maybe it's Times New Roman you want to use. You are going to specify your font name like this. After you specify it, then you can now end it with a generic font family name. So maybe it's area, maybe it's area you want to use. Definitely you find the font family that area belongs to. If it's Times New Roman you want to use, you find the font family the Times New Roman belongs to, and it's going to be the thing you are going to specify the last. So I'm going to show you how all this works again. So start. Another tip right here is that I'm purposely doing it in this manner so you guys can be, I don't want anything to look somehow for you guys, so you guys can be able to work with these things easily. So note right here that you have to start with the font you want first. You will specify the name of the font you want. Immediately after your font family, then you are going to specify the font you want and end it with a generic font family to let the browser pick a similar font in the generic family. In our previous tutorial, we have discussed about the CSS generic font family, so you can check our previous playlist on that also. If no other fonts are available, then it's going to select one of the generic font family, so till it find a font for you. If no other font available, then you are going to specify a fallback system also. So the font names should be separated with comma. So you are going to read more about this in our fallback fonts in the next chapter. So I'm going to specify another chapter for this. So I just want you to notice everything I discussed here right here is that in CSS we use font family property to specify the font. That is, when you are trying to specify font, you are going to do like this. Maybe you are selecting your h1 tag. Let me do this. Let me just select the tag like this. Let me just do like this in this manner. If you select your p tag, you have to specify your font. You are going to do like this, font dash family. Then you are going to do it, give it a quote. After the quote, immediately after the quote like this, you are going to give it colon like that. After the colon like that, you can specify your, so maybe it's Times New Roman you are going to specify Times New Roman. I want you to understand it very well. Then before it ends, you understand, you have to specify maybe the Times New Roman is from is from serif. So you can now specify your serif. You understand? So when you now specify your serif, you can now close it like this. Can you see? Now we are having our font name at the beginning, and we are having our serif, which is our font family, the main generic font family at the end. So because this font name right here is coming out from this generic font family, so that's how we are going to specify it. So we are going to be exploring this also in deep details. So that is the main benefit of using this. So as you can see right here, they are saying that we use the font family property to specify the font, which is this, the font family property. And also, if the font name is more than one word, it must be in quote marks like this one. It is inside our quote mark, double quote marks, because its Times New Roman is having space. So, and also the font family property should hold several font names as fallback. So several font name as fallback, that is, when we do like this, you can give it another font name again. You can give it any other font that you think is under this serif. If it's if it's so, there's no any font that is so. I just purposely put it like that. You can add that one also. If it's having another font name that is under this sans serif, under this serif again. If it's area, maybe like for instance, area is under. If we say area, so you can write area there also. So like three, if you have like three or two, anyhow, just in case this one doesn't work, another one will work. This one doesn't work, another one will work. So I can give it comma immediately. That's what they mean by font back. So this one is just our generic font family, the main font family. All this one, they are all under our what, our font family. So all this one right here, so it just depends. You can use one or you can use two. So it just depends. You can remove one and leave only two font names. And if you notice very well, this one is in between double quote, but this one is not in between double quote because this one is not having any space. But if this one is having space like this, definitely we are going to close it inside double quote like this. So that's one of the things you have to know. So that's why we need fallback. So this one can start as the this second one can stand as fallback if it's not found Times New Roman. So the third thing you have to note again is that start with the font you want. That is, the font we want is this one at the beginning. So if it's this also we want at the beginning, then we can copy this, we can remove this from here and paste it right here. You understand? So it's going to be the first font that we need. So if this so is not able to find anywhere, then it's going to take this one. Then it's going to look for it inside this our generic font family. So that is this place that is saying start with the font you want and end with a generic font family. This is our generic font family right here. So to let the browser pick a similar font in the generic font family, if no other fonts are available, as you can see, this is our font generic. The font names should be separated with comma. This is the comma as specified immediately after the first font name, and this is another comma also I specify even before I place our generic font family there. If no other font so the font names should be separated with comma. So that's all. I think I've completed this. So we are going to be specifying all this and use it in our document. So let me just leave this one like this so that you can see it as some of the things we did so far. So in our documentary also we are going to find all these things later. So I think I have to stop here for now because we still have more to discuss. I don't want everything to jam pack. So let's stop from here. And what akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Peace and love. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Until the next